value in what I do is really in the fact that is the making of the movement itself, putting in the jewels, depthing them properly, having them mesh together, having the wheels all work in unison, having the escapement work properly, having the balance wheel work smoothly, the winding system, the clutching system. That's where really the difficulty in watchmaking is. The component, and if you again, when you go through watch history, you realize that virtually all the brands that you see, with the exception of a very small group, are virtually, outside sourced. Manufactured items come in, the hair strings come in from one, balances come in from another, and basically they're assembled. That's the watch company does a great deal of work. Others just import movements and cases and just put them together and put their name on it. And some don't even do that. Some just order them up completely finished. And as I'm going through, the last person, at least where I live, who was doing this type of work was a fellow by the name of Charles Fassel, and he was making watches in the 1850s in the Albany area. So I like to think I'm kind of following in his footsteps. When I look at standard parts and I like to look at a conventional watch, I see things that I can change, and I think I can change them for the better. And it gives me a little bit more of a thinner, slimmer look, and yeah, I just go from there.
How did you cut the holes out in the plates with a fret saw?
Yeah, just go in with a jeweler saw. Like I say, virtually everything. I don't have any machines at all. I had myself. I had a lathe. I had my hand tools, my razor files and things like that. So when I go in and dress down the teeth and bring them to where I like them, this is all done by hand. Every tooth. I just have my way of thinking on these things because I've seen this for over, like I say, the last 30 years, and I've seen like the kinds of problems that end up with. Sometimes the mainspring slips and boom, you have a tooth that's gone. And mine, that's really, it's brought down, it's not eliminated, but it's brought down a great deal. The same thing with the pivots and other parts, and along with the clutching system. I try and eliminate as many problems as can be had. Well, what I did was I started from the one dead reckoning point. I started from the center, and from there, I come up with my distances between the mainspring. What I really did was, I did the first one, the very first image you saw of Mechanica. That was the very first one I did. That took roughly, again, when my staggered starts and stops, that took roughly 3 years to get that first watch. And from there, once I got it running and on my wrist and showed it around, then from there I actually took the watch back apart and used that as my template for the others. So the first one took about 3 years. The next 9 took less than 1 year.
Oh yeah, he could.
And really, this was a
Certainly not the first one. It took 4 years in the life.
This is the first one.
Oh.
From there,